Okay, so here we are in the front yard, and we are just so excited to share this new curb appeal. So completely new landscaping, new driveway, right? So we went from 1 car parking space to 3. So that's tremendous in an urban area. Tell us what else we have.
Well, the landscaping was a big thing we had to change. We thought we were going to keep the existing trees, but we looked at it and some of them were not healthy. One of them had a disease, so we wiped out everything. So brand new front yard. The whole yard's been renovated. We went with the theme of a Zen garden.
I love it.
Yeah, a little sand Zen garden.
Yeah, for sure. And then the other thing that's different is last time you saw us, we were selecting a really gorgeous door, and we were super excited about it. However, due to some things that came up in the house, we actually made a change. So do you want to tell us about that a little?
Yeah, the door was hard to give up, wasn't it? But it was such a beautiful door. But anyway, we got a bathroom out of it. So the cottage bathroom got totally remodeled, gutted that. So I think that'll pay off more than the door.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you remember, in there, the bathroom was kind of the standard tub, and it had a really strange, odd shelf system. It just didn't make sense. So you guys completely redesigned the bathroom, which is obviously a larger expense, but it'll add a lot more value because the livability of the home will be just so much greater.
Yeah, you'll definitely get your money out of the bathroom.
Okay, let's take a look. Okay, well, tell us all about it.
Well, we worked with some really great stagers, and we really pulled off a nice look. This is a small entrance, Patrice.
Yeah.
Really small. So creating an entry, creating a living room, not feeling like you're in the front door, it was definitely a challenge, but it turned out really well.
I love it. I love the design. It's really fun. We've got the whole Zen vibe outside. It's very, very modern inside, so it looks great.
Yeah, and it's cozy as well. You've got a little place to put your keys, your phone, charge your phone when you come in. You've got the living room here. You don't feel like you're on top of each other. We really feel like it turned out well. So Patrice, this is really where we did our homework here and did some math. The kitchen cabinets we could have replaced, but we also needed new appliances. So we went with new hardware on the cabinets and all new appliances, and I think it paid off for sure.
Absolutely, it looks perfect in here.
Yeah, the kitchen's beautiful. We added a backsplash to give it a little detail, something a little bit warmer and unique. Really feel like we made a good decision here.
They look fantastic, and of course these are the same hardwood floors that were there before. Thankfully not carpet, because especially in a space so small, that definitely would make it seem...
Yeah, I'm so glad we didn't have to deal with carpet, but hardwood's really the way to go. We were going to resurface those, but we ended up just being able to buff them and save some money there. They were in pretty good shape, but definitely hardwood floors, make sure the finish is great, make sure the top coat's good.
Yeah, and this dark color looks great with the white walls as well. Everything's very crisp. Yes. Yeah, and again, you took off the texture.
Took off the texture?
You changed the doors, you changed the baseboard, so you really made a lot more square and kind of got rid of some of that curviness so that it really is straight, clean lines. Correct. And that makes a difference in a small space as well, right?
It does, and what we did is we took away all the things that are common. You see all the traditional 6-panel doors. We have a 1-panel door. The small rounded baseboard, we enlarged the baseboard so the scale was a little bit better, squared it off so it's more modern. Just trying to make the house look a little bit more custom rather than what you see everywhere.
Yeah, and again, oftentimes the reason we're doing this show is because oftentimes people think they either have to get rid of everything or move. And really you can just choose a couple of things in a small space. Just changing your baseboards, changing your door, changing the trim can really completely transform the look of a house on a really modest budget, don't you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. And don't be afraid of white. People are afraid of white walls, but white's the perfect color to paint your walls because then everything you bring in just adds the color and the uniqueness. We really did a good job here.
Yeah, and it gives you a lot of place to design because you can really put some personality in. It can change with the season, so it's a lot more fun for sure.
Empty canvas.
Absolutely. All right. Okay, let's take a look in the primary.
Bedroom turned out great. It's nice and cozy.
Yeah.
The staging really makes it pop.
This is a fun room, and I love the new closet doors. Those are new as well.
Yeah, so we took those. What those doors are they're these doors that we had to modify. The manufacturer didn't have a single panel closet door to match, so we just bought new doors and we modified those, so they turned out really...
That's so cool, custom.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody loves custom. Okay, primary bathroom.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it looks fantastic. I love this. It's so different than what we usually see, so I love that it's a furniture piece. And I also really love that you brought the wood in, so it's a little something different.
Great. Well, what we did is we took everything out except the tub. But we used some standard pieces. These are just subway tiles. So we used the subway tiles in a little different way and it brought a nice look. It's one thing you can do is like the very simple things, just use it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's turned out great. The floor is nice. Really like this bathroom.
Well, I love that you add some modern touches, but it's also very classic. So there's nothing that's out of the area crazy. You didn't go with a bunch of crazy colors, so you really do have a lot of classic pieces in here. So it'll last for season after season, right?
Yeah, this bathroom will definitely look current for a while.
Yeah, and I love this floor tile. Excellent choice. Jason, I absolutely love what you've done with the guest bedrooms. They are fantastic. You were right about painting the ceilings, and I absolutely love the wall sconces.
I hated to paint the ceilings. You know, we like to sand that down and lighten that color and just use the natural wood, but these really need to be painted. They don't really fit the architecture of the home, and that would have taken us probably a week or more to do all that. Sconces look great. Bedrooms are nice and clean. They're good sizes. This is really great.
Absolutely. Soft lighting in here. It really feels like a beautiful bedroom. And another wonderful guest room, actually. So I love these rooms. These are fantastic. And this one, of course, is the bonus because it gets access to the side patio, which is fantastic.
Excellent. Yeah, this house has a great layout. The bedrooms being in the back with the primary being in the front really makes it nice to give everybody a little separation. Vaulted ceilings again, open floor plan.
So Jason, I absolutely love the outdoor space of this house. This is one of my favorite spots. Of course, we're in Oakland, California, where we have some of the mildest weather in the world, actually. So.
Yeah, this is definitely the selling point, the feature. This nice little courtyard. This one looks great.
Yeah, and this is all set behind fence, right? So this has really got the whole compound effect.
Total privacy. Yeah, I know, right?
I love it. Yeah, love this space. I love this big wall. We could actually put a projector and have movie night here. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be great, yeah, for sure.
And then of course, I absolutely love the outdoor living area because that is such a selling point, is everything is tucked between the two spaces, and this really gives an extra entertaining zone. Yeah,
this little courtyard's nice. It's private, it's secure, it's tucked behind all the houses. Really have some nice seating out here. You can do a lot of entertaining out here.
Yeah, and of course, last time we were here, this was definitely kind of a mess. So you guys did a really great job of cleaning this up, changing the landscaping, and really finishing it off. So do you want to share what you've done here?
Yeah, so part of the cleanup was addressing the drainage problem. There was a drainage problem. So every time it would rain or any water would get out here, the mud and the dirt would just puddle. So we had to address the draining problem for sure. We put some French drains around the house. Then power washed off the cement, and we're all good now. Everything drains and flows and makes it nice.
That's definitely one of our biggest issues that we see quite a bit when there's foundation problems. It's usually because there was a drainage problem. So we always have to fix the things that were first. So again, you'll see in some of the episodes before of things that we really wanted to do. And sometimes when things come up on the home that have to be done, those get priority over making it look pretty, right? So luckily we were able to manage it all.
Definitely have to pivot quite a bit on these projects.
For sure, adaptability.
For sure. Okay, let's go check out the cottage.
Absolutely. That's, again, another bonus space about this property that is so unique, is that it has multiple living spaces.
Yeah, that's really challenging. It's been challenging but unique, but we've turned it into something that we think the new buyers can work with for sure.
Yeah, and when we were in here before, the walls were black, so you guys literally had to start from scratch. You've made so many changes, and I think this is the largest transformation, really.
Absolutely. We did so much work in here, but it really paid off. I can't wait to show it to you.
Let's take a look.
So Patrice, you know, this is the area where we had the door that swung out into the hallway.
Yeah.
We had the cabinets that were kind of awkward because they came out, and then the refrigerator just sat out in the middle of the room. And we totally changed that. We cut the cabinets off. We put the refrigerator back into the wall that the cabinets were on, which opened up the space. We made a pocket door into the bathroom. Really did a nice job of opening up an additional area for people to use for living.
Yeah, and this place before kind of seemed like an afterthought of space, and so now you could actually choose to buy this home and live in this space and rent out the front versus, you know, it's not like a...
Yeah, that's actually the secret to this project, I think, is that if there was someone who would be willing to live in the back and then rent out the front, you pretty much live rent-free, and living rent-free in the Bay Area, that's a good deal.
Absolutely. And again, some of the things were done when our homeowner bought it, so the windows had already been taken care of. There were a couple of things that were modern. The floors were already actually in good shape, so we just had to change all of the other pieces. So I can't wait to take a look.
Yeah, it's basically cosmetic, but we definitely made a big difference.
That bathroom is not cosmetic. That's a full redo. That's amazing.
That was full redo. The layout of that bathroom before with the shelves and the tub and the toilet was just horrible. So luckily we had to gut that and take it on down and do our own thing.
Well, smart choices.
Yeah, thanks.
In the final episode, Patrice and Derek review all the changes they've made to the home, both inside and out. They talk about the best strategies they've implemented to save time and money in transforming the entire home. You definitely don't want to miss out on the last episode of Unscripted and Totally Flipped.